Hello. Let me tell you about the history of my place. I live near the North Strathfield Shopping Village on Concord Road. I love my place. I have been investigating the history of the area around the shopping village. I don't know everything, so I am going to ask for your help. Please email me at yourstory@canadabay.nsw.gov.au if you have more information. So, let us begin. The traditional caretakers of the land where my place is are the Wangale people of the Era language group. In 1859, Henry David Bray was granted 22 acres of land by Governor Denison. Henry's land included the area between Concord Road, Central Park, Wellbank Street and Corey's Avenue, though Corey's Avenue was then called Walker Street after Thomas Walker. Henry Bray was the third mayor of Concord. In fact, his brother Alfred was the first mayor of Concord in 1883. In 1861, Henry Bray builds Claremont House, which was designed by architect John Bidd. Henry died in 1896. His widow Anne leased the house out to various people. Between 1897 to 1900, it was William Wynn's General Store. Anne sold it in 1910 to Mr. Archibald Corr. In 1918, M.R. Oliver bought Claremont House and donated it to George Ardill's Society for providing homes for neglected children. George Ardill was a prominent Sydney Christian, businessman and philanthropist and the founder of Chemnicare Sydney. The home was initially renamed Oliver House. Then called Ardill House, it operated as a home for neglected children until 1981. The property is now an occasional care centre managed by Kids at Weldon. During the 1800s and early 1900s, much of the land surrounding Bray's land was farmland. There were dairy farms, orchards, market gardens and even a vineyard. In 1915, Yarrala School opened with 52 infant pupils supervised by Miss Mary Peake. With the addition of a primary school, it became Strathfield North Public School. After 10 years of the community and council requesting a train station, North Strathfield train station was opened on the 15th of June 1918. Dr. Albert Payne lived at 142 Concord Road and operated his general practice from this location from at least 1919 until the 1940s. His grandson is the famous Australian actor Jack Thompson. Though the commercial lots went on sale from 1917, it is not until 1921 that we see evidence of businesses operating. These businesses included Bowes Chemist, Torrington and Company, and A. Kennedy Butcher at 157, 159 and 161 Concord Road, respectively. By 1927, most of the commercial properties were built and occupied by businesses. There were several ham and beef shops. What do you think we call ham and beef shops today? On the 27th of May 1929, 14 shopkeepers met at the Presbyterian Hall of St. Stephen's, Corey's Avenue, to form an association of North Strathfield shopkeepers. The objects of the association were to have erected electric whiteway, a long hall of shopping centre, better postal facilities, and any improvements to foster the trade of the district. The Association of North Strathfield Shopkeepers wound up in 1950. However, in 2013, the businesses have reinvigorated the collective spirit and set up the North Strathfield Village Chamber. After World War II, there was significant immigration of Greek and Italian people to the area. Immigrants commenced businesses on Concord Road, and this is reflective in the changing face of businesses in the precinct. For more information on the business history of the village, view the video on this website. In 1929, the North Strathfield Fire Station was opened on the corner of Wellbank Street and Concord Road. In 1934, Concord Bowling Club was opened on Claremont Avenue adjacent to Central Park. In 1954, Queen Elizabeth II toured Australia, and as part of her tour she visited the North Strathfield Shopping Village. Local resident Mr. Cook Kynekos was the founding president of the Australian Greek Parents and Citizens Children's School Association in Concord in 1968. At first, the Greek school was conducted in a garage behind a house in Concord Road. However, with permission from local Member of Parliament, Sir Billy McManus was then set up at Strathfield North Public School. In the 1970s, immigration from Asian countries commenced. In 1971, the Leroy's Chinese restaurant opened. Today we have a community that is enriched by the diverse backgrounds of its people. Our place has, within less than 100 years, developed into a culturally rich, cohesive community which we should all be proud of. I hope you enjoyed learning about our place's background. Please email us at yourstory@canadabay.nsw.gov.au if you can provide further information.